back. Thank you so much for staying with us. And before we continue with our conversation with Bi Mazingira, allow us to remind you what you need to do as a farmer to make sure that you are growing in the agricultural sector. Kitu cha kwanza, kitu muhimu sana cha kufanya is making sure that you are part of a cooperative society. Ungana na wakulima wengine, and remember you only need to be about 10 members to form your cooperative society. Now, what is the importance of the society? Number one, it serves as your voice as a farmer. Also, you do get a higher chance of getting financial support from various financial institutions like the Cooperative Bank. You get professional agronomy services, experts of different areas. Wanakuja kwa shamba yako, wanakuonesha jinsi ya kutunza mimea yako, kama ni mbolea unatumia mbolea gani, kama ni dawa unatumia dawa gani. All that you get by being part of a cooperative society. And also at the end of it all, baada ya umepanda, umeangalia shamba yako vizuri, umevuna, because you're many in your society, you end up aggregating a lot more produce of good quality, and this gives you a higher bargaining power in the market. Mara nyingi sana utasikia wakulima wakilia bei kwa soko si nzuri, bei si nzuri, but you get to deal with such issues to a bigger extent when you are part of a cooperative society. Also, something very keen that Cooperative Bank is keen on doing is making sure that our farmers are able to access clean, renewable energy. Here we are talking about solar energy, biogas energy. Kama uko katika shirika la wakulima, Cooperative Bank is helping you financially set up your biogas, set up your solar energy. We know these things can be quite expensive, but Cooperative Bank is here to make sure that you're able to access this very important renewable energy sources that are very helpful to you as a farmer. So please take advantage of being part of a cooperative society and also the support that is being offered by the Cooperative Bank. Now, continuing with the conversation with Bi Mazingira. Unajua kuna mtu anatusikiza hapa na anajaribu kuconnect plastics, pollution, climate change, drought, mvua. Unajua akisikia climate change, here we are talking about either prolonged droughts, we are talking about floods, we are talking about wildfires. So how does this pollution in the long run contribute to climate change? Na ujaribu ueleze na ile lugha, because sometimes these things can have very scientific names. Mtu anapotea hapo katikati. Just help them understand the connection between waste, plastic pollution and climate change.
Nitatumia lugha rahisi sana na nianze kwa mfano hizi products kama plastiki, gilesi, wakati zinakuwa manufactured in the factories, their production emit a lot of gases zenye zina contribute to climate change because tunajua kwamba mabadiliko ya tabia nchi ama climate change inaendeshwa ama inakuwa contributed na these gases kama carbon dioxide, methane, sulfur dioxide. And most of these gases zinatoka kwenye the production of these products, especially plastics. And also organic wastes. Wakati tunatupa zile machakula zetu kwenye taka, uko kwa landfills, uko kwa dump sites, wakati tunazitupa huko, their degradation inaachilia gesi kama methane. Na methane ni gesi sugu sana ikikuja kwa climate change. Kwa hivyo hizi products zikiachilia zile gesi, now zina contribute now to the climate change.
What is the solution to the production of these plastics? Because I can recycle the plastic. Nimeenda nimenunua, you know, my soda there, and then I've converted it into some decorative piece in the house. But the production is still ongoing, with countries like China leading in the production of plastics. So are we able to reach a point where we can do away with plastics? If not, how do we sort that out? Because kama itaendelea kutengenezwa, then it means even the recycling aspect of it, coming back to the beginning, ni kama tu tunarudi square one. What is the conversation in there to help reduce the pollution from the plastics?
My comment on that, I don't really think. I think it is impossible to do away with plastics because also the organizations that are responsible for the production are multi-billion companies. You can't do away with them because they have also big voices in big platforms and they do make key decisions and they influence a lot of things. It's so difficult to fight with them. But also, there is also on the other side, you yourself can become the change you want to see. You can make the difference. You can look for alternatives because they are eco-friendly eco-friendly alternatives to plastics. Instead of drinking your juice in a plastic bottle, there are glass bottles. Instead of using a plastic straw, there are aluminium straws. Like for me, I always use my aluminium straw and I carry it everywhere. When you go to events, sometimes in your small pouch, carry your own spoon, carry your own fork, because in these celebrations, these parties, we see they're using plastic.
Spoon kwa handbag.
You're becoming sustainable and you're looking for some alternatives.
Ukiingia kwa security, ukitoka watadhani umeiba kijiko kwa event jamani.
They know those events have plastic. A lot of plastic plates, plastic spoons, plastic bottles. But there is also change. Nowadays, when you go to big platforms, big conferences, you find they have refilling stations for water, meaning there are 1,000 plastic bottles is all reduced to a glass because you go yourself and refill the water.
Right.
And also in your own home, you can go for things that you can reuse, the 3 R's. You can reduce, reuse, and recycle.
Right.
Yes.
The last guest we did have on the program last week on Friday challenged everyone in the office to make sure hakuna those plastic scraps kwa water dispenser. Kila mtu akuje na
your
plastic,
own bottle.
No, a bottle, their own cup or something that they can reuse all the time. Is that a solution?
Yes, you also need to get out of the norm of just knowing, when I go to the office, I'm going to find a plastic cup.
Right.
You know, carry your own nice water bottle with your own touch. If you love pink, if you love red, you can carry your own water bottle with your own touch.
Right.
And in these big events nowadays, you're not allowed to go with a plastic bottle. If you can use that even in our own homes, you have your own refillable big bottle there for your own kids. They know in this house no plastic bottles, single plastic bottles. And also for those pale mtaani wale ambao wanaenda kununua chakula, kuna hizi karatasi za juala watu wamezizoea, unaekewa kagideri shilingi 20, unaekewa chips, tulikuwa tunapenda sana. But those things are very deadly even to animals.
Right.
So you find that we can use sustainable alternatives like these HDP tins, which you can wash and reuse and reuse and reuse and reuse.
Right.
We know our mothers have kept.
Oh yeah, in every African home. Saa zingine unafunguanga fridge ukidhania ni ice cream. Kifungua ndani ni githeri.
Zimejaa kwa tin.
Yeah.
The washable ones.
Great. Yes. Thank you so very much, Cynthia Akinyi, locally known as B Mazingira, for your insights. I'll do my best to stop using the straws now. I'll take that from you and try clean the environment. Thank you so very much for your insights. As we wind up, lazima unipe answer ya farm joke jamani. Today we were asking something very simple. Why did the computer go to the doctor?
I know computer for viruses. I think it had a virus.
Oh, let's see. What is the answer to our farm joke? Well, it had a virus. And you are right. High five.
Is there a gift?
Oh, well.
They need to be a gift for someone who wins.
There has to be a gift. Yeah. I'll make sure this one next time. Thank you so much.
Thank you
for being here, being very generous with your time and your knowledge. We've come to the end of the show today and, of course, the end of the week. A very big thanks to all the farmers who made this week a success. Viewers for being with us every single day of the week. We say a very big thanks. Now we'll see you again next week with a lot more. We'll come back with a lot of energy, a lot of psych, and a lot of good stuff for you in the space of agriculture. Until then, do have yourselves a fantastic weekend, and also happy Mother's Day to all the mothers who are watching us in advance. Thank you so very much for watching. My name is Violetta Ngina. Goodbye.